Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about crystals, and in particular hoarding crystals. I've had quite a few people ask me recently, which type of crystals should you hoard? Should you hoard every crystal or just certain ones? So what we're going to do today is go through this, and we'll talk about each one in particular, and also, depending on what level you are, if you should hoard them or not. So we'll start off with the premium hero crystal. Personally, I would probably just pop that no matter what level you're at. It's such a rubbish crystal. You're guaranteed a 2-star out of that, and that's probably what you're going to get anyway. So one thing I'd like to say on that is definitely don't buy them with your units. That's probably the worst thing that new players do. I know I did it. I bought a few when I first started, so definitely don't buy those when you're starting out. It's just the worst value ever. Alliance crystals, just pop those. The one thing I'd like to say about those is with your loyalty, personally I would definitely not buy Unstoppable Colossus. I think it's a waste. I would just use those for boosts, but it's up to you, whatever you want. If you really want an Unstoppable Colossus, then go right ahead. Gold, now this goes for all the gold crystals no matter what level they are. I've got these, the regular gold crystals and the greater gold crystals. Try to save those if you can. I've had to pop some of mine, but if you can save them, it's best to, because at least once, maybe twice a year, Kabam does like a bonus where you get 20% extra gold. So if you've got a lot, I mean, it can really add up. So if you can save those, save them. I know they do it around Christmas time. Is one of the times of the year when they definitely give you the extra bonus. So if you can save them, try to. The daily crystals, no matter what level you're at, it's kind of immaterial with these. With me, I just try to, if you're getting close on your limits on your inventory, then try to save them, especially the free ones. So if you're getting close on revives or potions, maybe save those crystals and don't pop them open. But again, it's up to you. But if you're trying to manage your resources the best you can, it's probably best to save those if you can, if you're getting close. Your actual hero crystals, your full hero crystals, maybe 2s, 3s, pop those. 4s, I save 4s personally, only for ISO purposes. I would say if you actually need the 4-star heroes, then go ahead and by all means pop those open when you get them. But if you don't need them, like I only use them for arena, so I just save them for the ISO. So if I'm getting short on ISO, then I'll pop them in that sense. Sig stones, again, if you need them, pop them. I've got them close to overflow, so I held on for now. Max Sig crystals, pop those whenever you get them. Awakening gems, I've got some about to go into overflow, so I've held off on those. T4CC, this is one of the big ones. Personally, I've always got at least 1, maybe 2 types that are always close to the limit, if not over the limit in overflow. So I'm usually constantly battling to try to get those down before I can open up any more for the types that I actually want. But 9 times out of 10, it'll just put me right back into overflow on other ones that I don't want. So I just try to hoard those until I absolutely have to pop them. Tier 3 class catalysts, Tier 2, the fragments of the smaller ones, I just pop those when I need them. Again, if you pop them all, like if I popped all these now, I would just have way too many to go into overflow, then they would go in the bin. So make sure you hold on to those until you need them. Tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals, they're kind of the same as the Tier 4 CC fulls in the sense that pop them if you need them. One thing I do like about these is couple months ago, I think it was, they did a crystal, Kabam did a crystal where you could get a full one with a trade-in of a few fragments. I don't think it was like a deal or anything. It just was just nice to be able to trade some in for full crystals. So I'm hoarding them for that purpose, to be honest. We've talked about the Tier 3, Tier 2 fragments. Again, just pop them if you need them. Arena crystals. Now, a lot of people, it depends on who you ask on this. Personally, I don't like the uncollected and the throne breakers because it's a big risk, and I never have that many battle chips. So the less the battle chips and the higher you go with the types, the more risk you're taking. So what I'm saying is, if you only have a few battle chips, open the arena crystals, you've got a less chance of missing out. And the only way I would ever contemplate trying to open the Thronebreaker ones as if I've had like a million plus, because they're very expensive, and you get a big return. But if you miss out, then you're gonna be screwed. It's gonna be a big drop. You're gonna be a big loss. So you're gonna be gutted for losing that many battle chips and getting gold. So if you don't have a lot, like I said, I would just stick with the tried and trusted, the basic arena crystal. Arena boosts, both types. Open them when you need them. If you're going to be doing arena, that sort of stuff. Quest crystals, pop those when you get them. Let's see, the special shards. The Cavalier creeps and crawlies. This is a special one for this month. I'd pop those whenever you get them. I mean, we're getting those almost every other month now. A special type of Cavalier crystal of some sort. So it's really up to you whether you want to open those or not. The solo crystals, would probably say just whichever is the highest that you have access to. So I have access to the Supreme ones, so that's the ones I go for. Personally, I prefer to get the boosts out of those. I find that helps quite a bit when you're tackling new content. When it comes to shard crystals, personally, again, I pop all the different ones except for 4 stars. As soon as they started releasing, they released the dual crystals. I've started hoarding these. And I only open these when I need ISO of a certain type. So at least then you've got a 50-50 chance now, whereas before, you had a 1 in 6 chance of getting when you're open 4 stars. So it's a fantastic way to get the ISO that you want, or at least a much better chance of getting the ISO that you want. So if you take anything away, I would take that away from these. If you hoard that, then that's a massive help to your ISO. I think that's about it, guys. As you can see, it's a bit of recurring theme. If just keep a close eye on your inventory, and if you're about to go over on anything that's about to go into your overflow, then definitely don't open it unless you absolutely have to. But again, it's a mobile game, so if you really want to pop everything as soon as you get it, then pop it by all means. But if you're really concerned about your resources and trying to save it and make every little bit go as far as you possibly can, then try to keep an eye on your limits. So if you've liked today's video, then be sure and hit that like button, subscribe. I'll be putting out a lot more content in the next few days, weeks. So keep an eye out for that, and thanks for watching. Bye.